Housewives of New Jersey. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We're down here to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I watched the Real Housewives of Orange County. I don't know. I was watching it and I was like, do I want to review this? I fell asleep towards the end. I got to I don't even remember what part I fell asleep on. I don't remember. Oh, Terry and Heather and their three homes that they have a house in Beverly Hills, another house in LA, and then something else they have. And it's one house like they got money, girl. The DeBros got money, baby. So I don't know if Heather is gonna move to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills since she now lives in Beverly Hills. That would be really cute. I think Heather would be really cute. She's also, she's a fellow actress. It's all mostly actresses in the cast of Beverly Hills, which I love. Um, they're in some form of entertainment. All of the women, if we think about it, all of the women on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is in the entertainment industry some sort of way outside of their Real Housewives notoriety. I think Heather Dubrow needs to go to Beverly Hills. What do y'all think? I think that would be real cute next season. Leave Orange County, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so New Jersey was pretty good. Um I don't know if Jennifer wants it. I don't know if Jennifer wants it with Danielle, but Danielle seems to be prepared for her and ready for her. You didn't put your hands on me. Every time I see you, bitch, I'm going to have something smart and slick to say to you. You're going to want to push me again. You're going to want to show everybody what you did to me. I'm going to make sure the people know. And I don't think that it's fair that they don't have a reunion because everything that has gone on, people need to be held responsible for what they did, especially that Jennifer Aiden. You walking around here like somebody did something to you. You lying to everybody. You're lying to you. And it's crazy because you want Teresa to be a ride or die for you, but you did something wrong. You've done something wrong. She can't be a ride or die for you and you've done something wrong. She's just supposed to be just like, because you've done it. Here, you want some weed? Here. No, I didn't think you did. All right. Let's go to the notes. All right. We start off with Margaret and Dolores. Margaret and Dolores are sitting there having a conversation. I think she went over to Dolores's house. They talked about how they really didn't talk after the reunion, I guess. She just needed to back away a little bit because, I mean, at the end of the day, even though Dolores and Margaret are good friends, that still is Teresa's friend. You saw at the end when Jennifer was yelling at Teresa and Dolores was like, "What are you yelling at her for?" That's Dolores's friend now. You may think that that's your ride or die, but that's Dolores's friend from when they were kids. And she already don't fucking like you. So if she wants to have you as her flunky, but you're not going to talk to my friend crazy. You got it? You got so much mouth, you able to push people. But now when somebody says something to you, you want everybody to stand up for you like you some victim? No, bitch. Where's Merriam Webster? Find the fucking words, ho. Jennifer Aiden is a lame. When I tell you she's lame as hell. Anyways, Dolores and Margaret are sitting there having a conversation. And they're talking about the whole situation and how she just really, Jackie has really taken Margaret for a loop. She's like, I don't even know. Like, it honestly is like Jackie wrote the book. I don't know why she has positioned herself to feel like she's Margaret's minion. but you've internalized it. You've internalized it. And now you need to prove to yourself that you're not Margaret's minion. You need to prove to yourself that you're not Margaret's minion. So now you have started acting a certain way, passive aggressive, not sending your book. So Margaret is thrown for a loop because she's the only one out of this crew who has been supportive of you. You want to befriend Jennifer Aiden and Teresa Giudice and or Ruelas, and they are using you. They admitted to using you. So now while you're proving that you're not a minion to Margaret, you've lost her as an ally. I know who my friends are. Do you? You sure? So Dolores brings up how Jackie said that her and what's her name talk about Paulie. She was like, "Well, I swear on my kid." I was like, "Okay, Margaret." She was like, "I swear on my kid, I haven't said anything bad about you. The only thing that I've said basically was that if she was with David, we wouldn't be going through this." And she was like, "You're right, because if I was with David, he wouldn't have gone with me anywhere. He would have been at home. I probably wouldn't even have gone. I probably would have taken Frank." She didn't say that, but that would have been the thing. Um, and then she said that she told her that she believes Paulie likes Louis and Teresa more than she likes Margaret. Than he likes Margaret. So, I mean, girlfriends talk about each other's boyfriends or husbands to one another. Sorry, and it's so weird to act like you don't. Yes, girl, I talked about him to her. I talked about, yeah, I said that I think he likes Teresa and Louis more than he likes me and Joe. He don't want to be around me. He probably don't like me. I don't think he likes me or whatever. Or what did she say? If that was, we wouldn't be going through this with Dolores if she was with David. If she was still with David. What else has she said, Jackie? That's so damaging and so bad and major shit that she said, that you said she said about her, that you said she said and he said she said. You know what I'm saying? So they're back cool with each other. Danielle and Nate, they talk about going to Melissa's fashion show and that Teresa believes Jennifer didn't do anything to Danielle, and she doesn't believe that Teresa has her back. I don't know why you would think that anyway. Last year, Danielle got a rude awakening at the end, and we talked about it on the review. They used you. They used you to get at Melissa. And you over there saying, Melissa needs to know. Melissa already knew. And they set you up. I'm with Danielle. Every time I see Jennifer, I got something slick to say. Every time. That's to me, that's real. That's real. Girl, what? It's all of us. It's just us. It's just the cast in here in this back room. Bitch, I'm saying everything. We gonna film a scene in here. And it's gonna be another scene between me and you, bitch. Ever since you put your motherfucking hands on me, every time I see you, ho, I'm saying something slick to you. You gonna want to fight me again. Yep. 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 Every time. That's real to me. Ain't that to me? That's real. That's why I was like, Danielle, that's what's up. Danielle's not acting like, girl, it's just us in this room. It's no guest in here, no company. Girl, you look like shit, by the way. Yeah, every single time. That's the shit I love. I'm gonna get smart with you, bitch. You got a mouth, you put your hands on me. But don't you have a mouth? So let's go. Let's go every time. You wanted it with me. You want to set me up last season. This season, you have all these grievances about me. So let's go. I'm gonna give you a reason to have a grievance, bitch. You're gonna really be mad. Now all of a sudden she's a trash box. She's a trash box now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened off camera between Jennifer and Danielle. I don't know why she doesn't like Danielle all of a sudden and making up all of these reasons not to like her. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Melissa's fashion show, Nate and Danielle show up early so they can do a run through with Melissa because Melissa wants to show Danielle, about the fashion show. So Melissa's fashion show is an MV fashion show, and it's basically a promotion for her store, right? And these are all the garments and the products that I have in my store. If you are in Franklin Lakes, or it's Franklin Lakes, I believe. If this is my store, and these are all of the products that I have in my store. I think for a small town, for her to do that, to let the people know what's going on, I think it's a great idea. Jennifer Aiden, you don't even have a deck of flashcards. So I don't even know what the fuck you have anything to say about anything while your husband sits in the pool house. Why don't you come up with a pool house line? Maybe you can get Bill's input on it since he spends so much time in the pool house. What the fuck do you got going on? What presentation do you have besides a goddamn dog party? Girl, get the fuck out of here. No offense to the dogs, but girl, shut up. Teresa and some woman, some fan, girl. Teresa has a podcast with some woman she just met. She don't know shit about. She don't know nothing about this lady. A fan. She 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 a fan. Namaste, bitches is the name of her podcast. I don't know what Teresa sounds like in long form conversation, but whoever takes the time out to listen to that, kudos to you. No, ma'am. Girl, Teresa sounds like she's like this all the time. So I don't want to listen to her have a conversation to anyone. I don't give a damn what it's about. I don't even I don't even want to hear her advice. Girl, what are you talking about? Girl, please. Um so they're going to have a live event. Let me tell you something. I feel like having a live event only a year after being a podcast, I feel like you should have at least, I feel like you should have at least 100 episodes before you do a live event. This thing where you come up with a podcast and you're in the podcast for 6 months, and because of your notoriety as a reality star, and I'm talking about Giselle and Robin too. I don't know how many episodes they got in before they started the live event, but y'all don't even have the personalities. You are being given these things. Oh, when I tell you it fucks with me, it pisses me off because y'all don't even know how to talk, and y'all have podcasts. And you're given podcasts. You don't develop them, you don't create them, you don't do nothing. You're given a seat and a microphone, and you deliver and offer nothing. And then you want to have a live event. It's just another way to make money off y'all. I wouldn't go hear Teresa talk if they paid me. Girl, no. Teresa? Giselle? Robin? What are they talking? Like, girl, are you serious? But they were given, Charlemagne gave Robin and Giselle a podcast. This is another example of being given something for nothing. So it only feeds into the, I don't have to do shit and things will be given to me. Teresa. Why Teresa? She can barely talk. Why would anybody? Maybe she wants to do it so she can learn how to speak better. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why she has a podcast. Because what? We barely understand what the fuck she has to say half of the time. Talking, saying shit that don't make sense. But you have a podcast and you're speaking for more than what? 30 minutes? Girl, Dolores Sapali, no one is getting along. I don't know why no one's getting along. It just feels like everybody is trying to find a reason to have a problem with the person. Why? Why do you think that is? Because they're not real friends. Who brought Jennifer Aiden to the show? I don't remember. What? Who brought Jennifer Aiden to the show? Was it Teresa? I don't remember. I don't remember. They're not getting along. Jennifer Aiden is a good addition. Danielle and Rachel are good additions. That entire cast is good. I don't know why I don't know why. I feel like the only persons that would probably can go is Dolores and Teresa. But it's like literally, it's not Teresa show, but the way that the family dynamic of New Jersey as a whole with the Manzos, you know what I'm saying? With the Judices, with the Gorgas, all of that, it's like literally a family show. Like it's with the families. Um, but Teresa can go. You know, I saw some people online talking about, I'm so tired of these bougie kids events. Well, whoever edited the episodes felt that the footage that was shot that week, right? Because it's an episode a week. The footage that was shot that week, this is the most interesting shit that happened. So if it's Kids Bop is the most interesting shit and Teresa and fucking Red Louie is not, then so be it. They didn't have anything this week. She did Namaste Bitches. Aren't y'all happy? She was in this episode. You so tired of seeing, well, that's what's going on in these people's lives. Let's film you for a week and come up with 44 minutes of footage and see what that looks like and see if people could stay entertained and say people could stay drawn in watching you do nothing, because people don't do shit in real life. They go to work, they run some errands, they go, if they planning something, they do the stuff to plan something. But how often is somebody planning a Kids Bop thing or a fucking relaunch? Right? You gotta have, people gotta have to have stuff to do. Maybe Teresa and Louis wasn't doing anything the other weeks. And so the editor was like, this, we can't work with this. We can't even build a story around this. What are they doing? Look at what they're doing. We can't build nothing around this. Scrap that. Put it on a what we didn't see or some shit episode, girl. The fashion show, Danielle has nothing to say to Jennifer Aiden, but then in her confessional, she was like, I don't really have nothing to say to her, but if I did, I would say, I'm gonna drag you every time I see you, ho. You ain't nothing but a low down monkey with a wig on. Baby, she was wearing her ass out. Shout out to Nene. She was wearing her ass out in her confessional. She was like, but other than that, I don't have nothing to say to her. I was like, Danielle's all right with me. She's all right with me because that's the realest shit for me. You see, you sitting across from a bitch who just put their hands on you and knowing like, I have too much to lose. I can't really put my hands on her in real life. But bitch, every time I see you, I'm going to say something slick. You're going to want to beat me up. That's so real to me. Not that what Kenya and Portia and then that shit is fake. Girl, you put your hands on me. It's up and it's stuck forever in my Cardi B voice. Girl, what? Girl, every time I see you, ho, I'm saying something slick to you. And I love it because the way that Danielle smiled when she left the door, she was like, and by the way, you look like shit. And she had the biggest smile on her face when she exited the door, bitch. Jennifer was like, go, go, do. You goofy ass bitch. You the flunky to the village idiot. And now you want the village idiot to be your ride or die. Girl, I told you. I told you last season. When did I tell Jennifer that she was the flunky to the village idiot? And one day it's going to come back on you. And here it is. It's this season. It's your season, girl. Marge, I would never character assassinate Jackie. So Jackie ends up, they all show up, right? So it's Margaret, Danielle, Jackie, and then Rachel comes later. And they're all sitting down, right? So Margaret is still got an issue with Jackie. She don't know why Jackie, so bitches, fuck you, whatever. I'm gonna say whatever. I'm gonna do the same thing. Margaret's another one. Bitch, I'm saying whatever. The way that Margaret tightened her shirt up before she was like, is that from envy? I said, bitch, she was getting ready. Go back and watch Margaret. I said, that bitch is a piece of work. She said, is that from envy? What she say? Oh, she said, is that, no, she said, I would never, no, first she said, this is the order of things. This is the order of things. She was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening with Danielle and what's the girl's name? Jennifer Aiden, and why she would say the things she's saying about me. She's just making shit up, making lies up or whatever. And then Marge was like, me and Jackie are not cool right now, but I would never character assassinate her. And she was like, Jackie was like, but you have. And she was like, what you talking about? She was like, when you called me a fame whore or something, she said, they showed it, right? And then Margaret said, it was only after you said that I was beneath you and that you were higher than me. Then they played it. Jackie comes back and says, I would never say that. I don't talk like that to people. You're one of those nasty, nice, nasty bitches that we got to get you on camera saying shit. Otherwise, I wouldn't say nothing like that. We caught your ass, Jackie. I said, look at Jackie. You don't think that you would say something like that, but you did. So that's the reason why I said you're a fame whore. That's why. Oh, I didn't say. So you just want to be the victim, right? Because you have to have something. You have to have something. It's always something. Shout out to Carisha. It's always something, right? You want to have a problem with Margaret. You got the story mixed up, boo-boo. I'm so glad they rolled that tape. You're beneath me and I'm smarter than you. You're not going to pull one over on me. That's what she said to Margaret. That's why Margaret turned around and said what she said to her. I don't talk like that. And then Margaret said, don't worry about it. We won't do tit for tat, bitch. And then tat came later. Margaret was like, did you get that from envy? She was like, oh no, I didn't get that from envy. Oh my God, I haven't been to envy in a long time. She's like, all of our dresses are for envy. Melissa got us all these dresses. Get her ass. Bitch, we're not going to do tit for tat. I'm gonna wait to tat, tat, tat on your motherfucking ass. Margaret, go watch how Margaret adjusts herself because she knew I'm about to get this bitch. Bitch, I didn't say nothing to you until you said something to me. Remember, you have the problem with me. Remember, you didn't send your book to me after I was the one who championed you, ho. I was the one who encouraged you. Now this voice that you found all of a sudden, you want to use it against me and then befriend the motherfuckers who was talking shit to you, talking about your husband and your marriage and shit? Bitch, get out of my fucking face. Did you get your dress from Envy? No, I haven't been to Envy. Melissa sent us all of these. All these dresses are from Envy. Oh, well, what? And then Danielle was like, go look at Danielle's face. They are a mess. When I tell you the girls are a mess, Danielle was just looking. Jackie gets her stuff. Well, I know who my friends are. I'm good. Okay, girl. Do you know who your friends are? Okay, girl. So then Jackie goes over there to Dolores and Jennifer Aiden and Jennifer Fessler. And she was like, do you have on? Like she was asking, where do you have on or whatever. Dolores is showing her little purse that lights up. I don't know what kind of purse that was. But she had her little purse and she was lighting it up for everybody and everybody was looking and stuff. So then Jackie makes her way after she grabs her things. Honey, she grabbed her things like Cameron grabbed his purse of the day. She was like, I know who my friends are. I was like, okay, girl. So then after she gets over there to Dolores and then she starts talking about what Margaret just did about the dresses, right? So she says, Jennifer, why did she put it that way? Because Dolores was like, okay. So Dolores was like, no, this is not, I didn't have to, she called me and told me, do you want to wear something from Envy? But it's not a big deal if you do. And she was like, so this is not from Envy. And then, but I think Jennifer Fessler had something on from Envy as well. And I don't know if Jennifer Aiden's little jumpsuit was cute. She should have had her hair looked a mess. That's why Danielle said, you look like shit, because you don't even have on enough jewelry. I was like, what's going on with Jennifer Aiden? Jennifer Aiden's jumpsuit was real cute to me. She just didn't have on enough jewelry. Her hair should have been slicked up or something, or like a part with a low bun or something. I don't know. She should have had it in a messy bun with like a jumpsuit, the collar up in the back a little bit. Fly, you looked a mess, girl. You did. And it was so funny when fucking Danielle said that to her. I loved it. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so let's hurry up. And so she goes, did you get your dresses from Envy? And she was like, no. She told us it wasn't a big deal. She was like, well, why would Margaret put it that way? Well, maybe she's not the friend that you think she is. And then when Margaret walks up here to Jennifer Aiden, hi Margaret, you didn't call me. You didn't call me. I'm surprised, because Margaret goes, here goes Margaret. How you holding up? And she rubs her fucking ear. I said, these bitches are a mess. You didn't call me. I'm surprised you didn't call me. She was like, oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't do that. I didn't do that right. I guess they supposed to be working on their friendship. Hit a nerve. I guess they supposed to be working. They fake. It's all fake. And Margaret knows that it's fake. She touched the side of her head and was like, how you holding up? I'm doing okay, but you didn't call me, Margaret. Girl, shut the fuck up. But Margaret and Jennifer Aiden are the same person. Just one is older, and the other is obviously not older. Then Aiden hugs Margaret. Right. Jennifer Aiden says, you didn't call me. You would have checked on me. How are you holding up? and then Jennifer thanks Rachel for reaching out to her. Um, Jennifer Aiden doesn't understand the concept of the fashion show, not sure about the fashions, and that they only having models because they're only having female models because the male models last time got Melissa into some trouble. Apparently, there's a rumor that Melissa was messing with one of the models. I've never heard that, but this season she only has women models, so that will eliminate that threat. So you see Jennifer Aiden is talking about Melissa. Oh, and then earlier, that's what when they did the namaste bitches, I didn't really like. I didn't, when I tell you, when they started that shit, I completely tuned out. Motherfucking Teresa said she was going to be reading from her diary. I was like, girl, what the fuck? And then all I could think about, shout out to Rodney the voice, all I could think about is Portia in the kindergarten, sitting in the corner with a crayon book, reading it upside down. That's the only thing that I thought about. Talking about, I really like this coloring book. Anyways, when I tuned out namaste bitches, I was like, namaste, I'm going into meditation. I didn't hear nothing Teresa and them had to say. I don't know what. All I know is when they got back into that damn dressing room, Danielle was ready for motherfucking Jennifer Aiden. But when they were talking about namaste bitches, Teresa's co-host, her name is Melissa. And she was like, this is the good Melissa, not like that bitch my brother is married to. I said, baby, when I tell you they wearing each other out in these damn confessionals, woo, shit. Kids Bop was so cute. That shit was so cute. I started getting teary. I was like, what the fuck am I getting teary eyed for? But just to see her daughter and have a good time, and knowing how precocious her daughter is, and she has a lot of little personality and stuff like that. So it was so cute and so appropriate and just perfect. So it was really cute to watch them. And Nate just kept saying, this is so cool. This is so cool. Yeah, it's so cool to see your little kid in this little production and stuff like that. But um yeah, I thought it was cute. I thought the Kid Bop thing was cute. Danielle wanted her father to be there. He couldn't be there because his wife was going to, or had some complications from surgery, so she couldn't go. He couldn't be there. um so backstage at Namaste Bitches, right, they in the damn dressing room, and they took a break for Q&A because they're going to come back and do Q&A. Can you imagine sitting there listening to Teresa read from her diary? Girl, let's pretend. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So they get into the back and they're all sitting there about what's about to come next and how well, and thank you all for coming and this is great and blah blah blah, right? And this is I love this place because it used to be a church, and I'm really getting back into my spirituality and all this other stuff. This is Teresa, right? And then then Danielle is sitting across from Jennifer. Teresa is standing up, right? Danielle's sitting across sitting across from Jennifer, and she goes, I'm shocked it didn't burn down actually when you walked in here, talking about Jennifer Aiden. Jennifer was like, what? Not Margaret. Dolores was like, oh, okay, ladies, come on, ladies. Jennifer didn't say nothing. She couldn't say nothing. Jennifer wasn't ready for her. And then she was like, then they were like, okay, anyways, like trying to change the subject. Teresa was like, I really want y'all to fix, she couldn't even say it. She was like, I really want to try to fix, something, we got to fix this. And then Jennifer Aiden's like, Teresa, you know what it's like to not be able to fix everything. Some things you can't fix. It's still fresh. It's still fresh. She was like, yeah, it's gonna get fresher because that was mild. You like, bitch, I'm on you, bitch. You heard her say that was mild. Did you hear Danielle tell her, bitch, that was mild, what I just said to you? And then in Jennifer's confessional, she's like, I need Teresa to be ride or die. I'm ride or die for her. I don't know why y'all think you're going to be treated differently than other people. You see how I don't know why you saw how her relationship went all the way back to that weirdo Jackie Larita, that fucking clown. Girl, when I tell you she's like Jackie, another Jacqueline. Jacqueline, Larita, and Jackie are the same. Like, you think you tough, you talk a lot of shit, you really ain't tough. Your daughter is tough, but you ain't tough. Anyways, all the way back to Jackie Larita, you could see how the relationship between her and Teresa went, where Teresa wanted a ride or die loyalty of a dog. That's what she wanted out of these women, but she cannot give it in return. And then the women end up getting mad at her and dissolving the relationship. All the time. It happens all the time. Teresa wants to act like she's motherfucking mafioso and kiss the ring, and she's the fucking, like she's Big Ange. That's how she acts. Girl, she act like she's Drita. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she acts like she's tough like that. And everybody has to come in and obey her and do what she says. Didn't she say the other season or the other episode that if Jackie didn't do what she says, she's not going to be her friend either? What do you think? You have to be loyal to her. You running around doing the work of an idiot. So what does that make you? An imbecile? Is that the next thing? Girl. As Danielle's walking out, right? Okay, guys, okay, let's not. As Danielle is walking out of the door, she goes, and by the way, you look like shit. And she just started smiling as and by the time the door was already closed and Jennifer just registered, she was able to process it. She was like, and so do you. Then she wanted to get mad. Then when she walked out, she was like, did you hear what Jackie goes, what did she say to you? She was like, she told me I look like shit. And she's like, she was like, and none of y'all said anything. And she's yelling at Teresa, y'all just let her, I'm supposed to make up with this trash box. I'm supposed to make up this trash box, and y'all gonna let her sit here and talk shit to me like that? Dolores was like, first of all, who are you talking to? Like, stop talking to Teresa like that, because she was yelling at Teresa. She was like, why are you talking to her like that? Tell that to her. Tell it to her face. She was just right here in your face, bitch, talking shit. How are you mad at us? Go follow her out there and talk shit to her. Girl, what are you yelling at us for? You a big girl. You can handle it. That's what Dolores told her. You got it. You the one started this shit. You started it. You were the one who started all this mess, Jennifer. Jennifer and Jackie, when I tell you this is not their season, this is their season, might be their last season. Jackie, I know this is Jackie's last season, girl. You're a mess. You're a clown, and you don't even have your red shoes. You are a mess. Motherfucking Margaret is your only friend. Who did you run to when you grabbed your things? You ran to Jennifer Aiden? Okay. And then Jennifer Aiden's talking shit about Margaret. And as soon as Margaret walks up, Jennifer Aiden is, oh my God, Margaret, you look great. That's your friend? Okay, girl. That was the end of the episode. Dolores told her, you take it, this is your mess. You're a big girl. You got it. Don't be talking shit to us and telling us why we didn't say, why should we say anything to Danielle? You are a grown woman. You have a problem with her. You antagonized her. You pushed her. And then she slapped your ass. And now you're running around as if she did something to you. So you're expecting behavior out of women who would, if something was done to you, probably say something. But Teresa doesn't believe you. She just hasn't said it because that's how her loyalty looks. She just hasn't said she doesn't believe you. Dolores don't fuck with you, crybaby ass. And she already knows Danielle's side of the story. So when she walked up and heard you lie, you handle it yourself, you little liar. You little sneaky little liar, you. Handle it yourself. You got enough balls to put your fucking hands on that girl? All she told you was that you look like shit. Talk shit back to her. You got all the mouth, Merriam-Webster. Find it. Find the words. Anyways, y'all, that was my review of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I still don't think it's fair that they are not having a reunion. They said they filmed something on the 15th, the other day. When was the 15th? Oh, yesterday. They filmed something yesterday. I don't know. So we'll see if that's true. That was something that was just on the blogs. Anyways, Orange County, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch episode 2, and then I'm going to decide if we're going to review Orange County or if I just want to watch Orange County. Y'all let me know. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.